Did you know that for many women, the right kind of touch on their breasts can trigger a full-body rush of pleasure strong enough to lead straight to orgasm, without anything else happening downstairs? Most men rush past this golden opportunity, treating it like a quick pit stop instead of the scenic route to deeper connection and mind-blowing intimacy. Stick with me, because in the next 45 minutes, I'm going to hand you 9 proven, respectful techniques that turn ordinary touch into an unforgettable experience she'll crave again and again. Imagine this: you're lying together after a long day, the room softly lit, and instead of the usual predictable path, you take your time exploring every inch of her upper body with curiosity and care. She melts into you, her breathing deepens, and suddenly the whole evening shifts into something electric. That's not fantasy, that's what happens when you understand the science and the art behind breast stimulation. And the best part? You don't need to be a pro athlete or 25 years old. Maturity actually gives you the edge here: patience, presence, and the confidence to read her signals like an open book. Let's start with the foundation every great lover builds on: permission and genuine interest. Picture asking her, in a calm, playful moment, "What feels amazing when I touch your breasts? Lighter strokes, firmer pressure, maybe my mouth?" That single question flips the script from guessing to guiding. It tells her nervous system you're safe, you're attentive, and you're on the same team. Some couples even use a fun traffic light system: green means keep going, yellow says ease up, and red calls for an immediate pivot. Have you ever tried something that simple with a partner? It removes the awkwardness and turns exploration into shared adventure. But here's where most guys trip up right out of the gate: they zoom straight to the center like it's a bullseye. Slow your roll. Begin way outside the target zone. Warm your hands first, nobody wants cold fingers on sensitive skin. Then glide broad, soothing strokes across her collarbone, down the sides of her ribs, and along that soft curve where breast meets torso. Think of it like warming up an engine: you wouldn't floor the gas from a cold start. Add gentle kisses along her neck and jaw, letting your breath linger. This isn't just foreplay, it's rewiring her body from on guard to fully open. A tiny drop of unscented, body-safe lube can make everything glide like silk. Trust me, the difference is night and day. Now, once she's relaxed and leaning in, shift to holding with purpose. Forget the teenage pinch and twist routine. Cup the entire breast in your palm, letting its weight settle naturally. Alternate light squeezes with complete stillness, almost like you're cradling something precious. Science backs this up: that steady, confident pressure releases oxytocin, the same hormone that floods a new mother's system during breastfeeding. For her, it screams safety and desire in the same breath. Watch her chest rise a little faster, listen for those soft sighs. That's your cue: the green light is glowing bright. Speaking of cues, let's talk about the often ignored star just outside the spotlight: the areola. That darker circle isn't decoration, it's packed with nerve endings that can light her up even more than the nipple itself. Trace lazy spirals with one finger, inching closer, then retreating, never yanking or pulling the tissue. Support from underneath so everything stays relaxed. It's like teasing the edge of a flame without getting burned. The anticipation alone can send shivers racing down her spine. Have you noticed how some spots make her catch her breath while others make her giggle? That's your roadmap unfolding in real time. Okay, we're building heat, but the nipple itself deserves its own chapter. Treat it like a dimmer switch, not an on-off button. Start with the barest whisper of contact, maybe the pad of your thumb grazing so lightly she wonders if it's even there. If her hips shift or her back arches, you can graduate to a gentle roll between thumb and forefinger. Always press and release, never twist. Friction is the enemy here, so keep that lube handy. And remember, pain and pleasure live right next door. One wrong tug and the mood crashes. Stay attuned, stay gradual, and you'll turn a sensitive spot into a pleasure powerhouse. Here's a curveball most men never consider: your mouth can be pure magic when used with restraint. Begin with warm breath hovering an inch away. The temperature contrast alone wakes up every nerve. Then trace slow, Wet circles around the areola with the flat of your tongue before finally brushing the nipple. Gentle suction feels heavenly, vacuum cleaner force does not. If she's into a playful graze of teeth, practice on the inside of your own forearm first. You'll feel exactly how featherlight playful needs to be. Where are you chatting from? Drop it in the comments section. I love seeing our community spread across the globe. Let's pause for a second and talk words, because silence is golden, but the right whisper is platinum. A low, sincere, "You feel incredible right now," or a simple, "Tell me if you want softer," can double the intensity of every touch. Match her breathing. Inhale when she inhales, exhale together. Your calm rhythm tells her limbic system everything is safe, which is the fastest way to crank arousal from simmer to boil. Think of it like syncing heartbeats. Suddenly you're not two separate people, you're one shared current. We're about halfway through, and if you're already picturing trying these tonight, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell. If you're enjoying this and want more practical health tips, don't forget to subscribe and join our growing community. We drop science-backed advice every week to help you feel stronger, sharper, and more confident in every room you walk into. Now, here's the part most people overlook: breast play rarely works in isolation. Research shows the vast majority of women reach orgasm most reliably through consistent clitoral contact. But combine that with skilled breast stimulation? You've just created a pleasure superhighway. Keep one hand or your mouth on her chest while the other delivers steady, rhythmic circles downstairs, or introduce a small, quiet vibrator if she's game. Change only one variable at a time so her brain can map the sensations without overload. It's like layering flavors in a perfect dish, each element elevates the others. For the adventurous souls, temperature play can add a thrilling edge, but only with an enthusiastic green light. Trail an ice cube in lazy figure eights, then chase it with warm breath or a heated palm. The contrast makes every nerve ending stand at attention. Same rule with toys. Choose medical grade, adjustable nipple clamps or suction cups, start on the lowest setting, and remove immediately if anything feels numb or turns white. Skip entirely during pregnancy, after surgery, or with any breast health concerns. Safety first, always. Let me paint a quick picture to reset your focus. I once worked with a couple in their 50s, he'd always rushed foreplay, she'd faked enjoyment for years. One evening he tried the wide then narrow approach we just covered, asked her preferences, and spent 20 unhurried minutes mapping every inch of her chest. She cried afterward, not from pain, but from finally feeling seen and cherished. 3 months later they reported the best intimacy of their 30-year marriage. That's the power of slowing down and showing up fully. Layering all these elements together creates something bigger than the sum of its parts. Talk first, explore wide, cradle with intention, tease the areola, dim the nipple pressure, breathe warmth, whisper encouragement, sync rhythms, pair with clitoral focus, and finish with gentle aftercare. Hold her close, stroke her hair, let the oxytocin settle like a warm blanket. Many women say that quiet cuddle is the cherry on top, proof the whole experience mattered beyond the physical. But here's the final truth bomb: you will not be perfect every time, and that's okay. Some nights she'll want feather touches, other nights nothing above the waist. Hormones, stress, even the lunar cycle can shift preferences. The men who win long-term aren't the ones with magic fingers, they're the ones who stay curious, respect the no, and come back eager to learn again. That mindset turns good lovers into unforgettable ones. Imagine walking into the bedroom tomorrow with this playbook in your back pocket, no pressure to perform, just genuine interest in her pleasure. You'll boost her confidence, skyrocket intimacy, and probably discover new turn-ons you both didn't know existed. Age is irrelevant, desire, presence, and patience are what separate boys from kings. If you're ready to level up every part of your health, energy, stamina, performance, and connection, smash that subscribe button right now. We've got an entire library waiting to help you become the strongest, most vital version of yourself. Drop your biggest takeaway in the comments, and let's keep this conversation going. You've just unlocked the masterclass on turning breast touch into an art form. Start tonight, ask, explore, listen, adjust. Watch her light up, watch your bond deepen, and enjoy every second of the journey.